What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. I haven't done these types of videos in a while and you guys have asked for it, so I will deliver it. And let me know what kind of other videos do you want to see on my channel. I'm preparing a career mode video which will be up tomorrow on my channel. The Liverpool career mode will continue from tomorrow. And the biggest news is that Liverpool could launch a sensational January transfer bid for none other than the absolutely amazing striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Even though Dortmund has been struggling this season, Aubameyang has been banging in the goals left, right and center. He's responsible for like half of Dortmund's goals this season. And German newspapers are claiming that Liverpool are ready to launch a bid in January, but also Chelsea are also in for Aubameyang, apparently, according to the newspapers. Do you think that Liverpool should spend like 50 or 60 million pounds on a striker in January if we strengthen the defense? I think Liverpool's main priority should be to sign a centre-back. I would still love to have Virgil van Dijk at Liverpool. I'm not sure if he's worth 70 million, but if that's what it takes for him to get to Liverpool, maybe we should spend that amount of money on him, because I think we have quite a lot of money left from the summer transfer window. We didn't spend a crazy amount of money like somebody like Man City or Man United have done. So I think Liverpool can spend serious money in the January transfer window. And yeah, Southampton are going nowhere really. They are in mid-table, so maybe they will be more willing to sell Van Dijk in the January transfer window. So Read Bundesliga, a German site, is saying that Liverpool could look to bring him in, Aubameyang in, if Daniel Sturridge leaves Anfield. And Sturridge apparently, and this is just according to the reports, I'm not sure if how much truth is that here, but it's logical because Sturridge maybe wants to get into the England squad for the World Cup next summer. And if he doesn't play a lot of games for Liverpool, if he's not starting at Liverpool, he will have his chances limited in the England squad. So apparently, according to this newspaper, Sturridge wants to quit Liverpool to keep his chances of making the England squad alive. And I can see Sturridge moving to maybe a club like Bournemouth or Brighton or Brighton, no, not so much, not a newly promoted side, but an established Premier League team, somebody who is, you know, doing well. A team like Leicester or even Southampton or Newcastle even would, I think, welcome Daniel Sturridge with open arms. And Sturridge, if he starts every week, he could bang in like 20 goals a season. He's that good of a finisher, in my opinion. Of course, Dortmund are down into 6th place in the Bundesliga. Their new manager, Peter Bosz, is under pressure because results have been not coming in. Recently, they lost and drew quite a lot of games. The most devastating must be that they were 4-0 up in the big derby against Schalke at halftime, and they drew 4-4. In fact, they were 4-0 up after like 25 minutes, and then Aubameyang got a red card for a silly second yellow in the second half. That was 4-2 at that time, and Schalke equalized in the last minute. It was an absolutely crazy game, a classic game of two halves. The manager could get fired. Dortmund could struggle to even make the top 4 in the Bundesliga, even though I still think that they will make the top 4, but they didn't win this weekend either. And Aubameyang wants out. Aubameyang has been posting on his social media in the summer that basically he wanted like any big club to come in for him. AC Milan, he wanted to join them. Before that, Real Madrid, he wanted to join them as well, but they didn't really pursue seriously Aubameyang, so he stayed at Dortmund. And if this means that if a serious club comes in for Aubameyang, he's more than willing to go. And Dortmund, you know, if the price is right, they are more than willing to sell Aubameyang. They sold one of their star players, Ousmane Dembele, to Barcelona for a big fee. The big question is, how much would Aubameyang go for in today's crazy transfer market? After the Neymar transfer, everybody is asking for 20 or 30 million more for these kind of players. I don't think Liverpool desperately need a striker. But the thing is, we should think long term about this. If Liverpool can sign Aubameyang, he could be the main Liverpool striker for the next like 5 years, and Aubameyang is just approaching his prime, his best years, and we could build a team around Aubameyang. And my only complaint in terms of Liverpool's attack, as brilliant as it is that, you know, sometimes Firmino misses too many chances, sometimes Firmino is not clinical enough. I'm not really criticizing him, I'm more than happy with Liverpool's attack. We actually scored the 3rd most goals in the Premier League. But honestly, Liverpool creates so many chances in every single game. We have like the 2nd most shots on target in the whole of the Premier League so far. And honestly, with a striker like Aubameyang, Liverpool could score even more goals. We could be up there with Man City as the top scorers of the Premier League, in my opinion, with a striker like Aubameyang. And that's not to disrespect Firmino, because he has done remarkably well so far. He has been involved in almost as many goals in the Premier League as games he played. If you add up his goals and assists, it's almost as many as the amount of games he played in the Premier League. So he has had a fantastic season, a much improved season for Firmino, who scored, of course, again against Brighton, and he scored against Stoke as well, if I remember correctly. But I still feel that Liverpool could upgrade. But having said that, the main focus should always be the centre-back area. And if a good player who is available in centre midfield, I wouldn't mind Liverpool signing a centre midfielder as well, because in some games we have seen that in centre midfield we are a little bit short. Jordan Henderson, as much as I like him as a player, I think he should be more of a squad player, and we should have a slightly better player in the starting 11, and maybe rotate him with Jordan Henderson. Of course, Naby Keita is coming in the summer, but Emre Can probably is leaving for Juventus. There are talks in the newspapers that Emre Can has done a pre-contract agreement with Juventus already, and the problem is with Emre Can is that Liverpool and Emre Can just couldn't agree on a contract. And of course, he's in his last year of his contract, so according to the Bosman rule, Emre Can is free to talk to any club from January the 1st, and basically he can sign any pre-contract agreement officially from January the 1st. And as much as I hate that Emre Can could leave Liverpool on a free, because he is probably worth like 25 to 30 million pounds, if he doesn't want to stay at Liverpool, there is no point giving him a huge contract. And we can more than replace Emre Can. I think the one player that Liverpool can't really replace is Philippe Coutinho, who put in another man of the match performance against Brighton. When he's on his A game, he's one of the best players in the world, and Liverpool must try to do everything in their power to keep Coutinho. I don't think Coutinho would leave Liverpool in January, even though Barcelona are trying to get him. There are articles about that the Mirror, for example, is reporting in England that Barcelona prepare a €100 bid for Liverpool, and I don't think Liverpool will entertain selling him, because you just can't replace a player like that in January, because most clubs are fighting for the league title, fighting for Champions League places. They are fighting in European competitions, in either the Champions League or the Europa League. So any half decent player, you have to pay incredibly crazy money to get somebody to, for example, replace Coutinho. So I really hope that Liverpool will keep Coutinho. It's vital that we do that. And also another very interesting story came about, and lots of newspapers, including the Daily Mail, is reporting that Real Madrid want to sign Mohamed Salah, as of course Salah is continuing his incredible goal-scoring form. He got another assist against Brighton, didn't score, but he still has 17 goals in this season. And that just blows my mind that we are at the beginning of December and Salah already has 3 more goals than Liverpool's top scorer in the last 2 seasons. One of them was, of course, Coutinho, and the other time I think it was Mane. And it's just crazy that Salah is already outscoring the Liverpool players of last season. I mean, I saw that Mane actually only has 1 more goal in his whole Liverpool career than Salah, and Mane was signed 1 year earlier. So he has one full season more than Mohamed Salah at the club. That's just crazy to think that Mane has 18 goals in 1 year and like 4 months, and Salah has has 17 goals in just 4 months or less than 4 months. The Egypt manager Hector Cooper said in a TV interview, interestingly, that he has confirmation that Real Madrid are eyeing a possible move for Mohamed Salah because they are very impressed with Mohamed Salah. He would cost crazy money for Real Madrid. The problem is that Real Madrid have crazy money. I don't think Liverpool should sell Salah in January or in the summer at any price. He is just an incredible player. This is just his first season, even his first 3 months, and Liverpool has to do everything in their power to keep players like Salah, because I think Jurgen Klopp is building a really good team. If we can bring in Virgil van Dijk and maybe a center defensive midfielder in the January transfer window, we are in business. We could really push for 2nd or 3rd place in the Premier League and then build on that next season. And with Naby Keita, who knows, we might actually challenge for the league title next season. That's not out of the question with the form that Liverpool are in. I'm really optimistic for the future. Let me know what they think about this in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.